see all these content creators make a bunch of money with their personal brand, and you probably have been posting for some time now, but you're wondering, why are you not making money? 2 years ago, I was in that same exact position. I was posting every single day on my other channel, and every single day I posted, but I wasn't making any money. The most I made was like $100, but everything changed when I learned these 3 simple things. I got to around $10,000 per month, and I was only sitting at around 1,000 subscribers on my old channel. So the thing is, you don't need a bunch of subscribers and followers to make a lot of money. You just need these 3 simple steps. In this video, I'm gonna explain them in a very simple way. Step number 1, you are not the niche. Everybody online teaches you that you have to become the niche to get 1 million views. Teach everything to everyone. You'll become famous. In fact, when I started, I tried that and I got some views, but no money. Here's the problem. When you try to become the niche, people see your videos, they may like your video, subscribe, but they don't see you valuable. They don't think that, okay, this is the guy who's gonna solve this problem for me. He's gonna change my life. No, they don't think like that. They actually just think that, oh, you're just funny guy who I like to watch sometimes. But after they watch your videos, they're gonna be like, okay, well, I need to actually fix my life. Let me go to this other guy to learn this specific thing so I can solve this problem. So you understand? If you post to everyone about everything, no one's gonna buy. They're not gonna buy your product. They're not gonna even think about sending you some money. They're actually gonna watch your videos for entertainment. So here's what actually changed everything for me. So I sat down for a moment and I was like, who am I actually trying to serve with my videos? Do I want to be the entertainment guy, or do I want to be known as the guy who solves this specific problem and people buy his mentorship, his program, his course? And I was like, this is it. So I sat down, I created my ICP, my ideal avatar, the customer who am I actually trying to post to, whose life am I trying to change. And when you start posting to the ideal avatar only, guess what happens? You become the authority. You become the guy who solves problems in that specific field. So if you became profitable at trading, you can start teaching people who are unprofitable to help them become profitable. If you went from fat to fit in your life, instead of you trying to post general fitness advice, help fat people who cannot get out from their bed become fit. The best way to look at this is look at your younger version of yourself. Look at the struggling version of yourself. You were struggling before, and then you solved the problem and you changed your life. So you have to post to your younger version of yourself. Think about it. Now you actually have the expertise. You know what you're doing, and people are gonna see that. They're gonna see that, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. He has history that he actually was in this position. He went from fat to fit. He went from unprofitable to profitable. That way you can actually help your future clients and help that avatar even more. But listen, here's the one thing that most people get wrong. They're like, okay, let's say I want to post e-commerce content. I want to teach people how to make money with e-commerce. Then they're like, okay, one day, on Monday, they post about e-commerce. Here's how to run ads for your e-commerce store. But then the next day, they post a video about investing. And then after that, they post a video about their fitness meal prep plan. And then on Friday, they post a gaming video. I just got 7 kills playing Fortnite. Watch this whole montage. Listen, bro, if you do that, here's what's gonna happen. First of all, it confuses the algorithm. The algorithm is gonna be like, what is this guy even about? And also, the worst thing is gonna confuse your audience. He's like, is this guy trying to help me with e-commerce, or is he trying to solve a fitness problem, or what? I'm not gonna buy his program. He's a jack of all trades. Here's the worst part of all. When you post a gaming video or whatever on your e-commerce channel, it's gonna attract gamers to your e-commerce channel. And do you think that those gamers are gonna watch your e-commerce videos or buy from you? No! Of course not. That's why don't try to please everyone. Don't post all kinds of content. Post specifically to that avatar. And here's the thing. You can post different formats. You can post vlogs. You can post raw talk videos. You can post talking head videos. The format can change, but don't change the needs dramatically. Sometimes, obviously, you can post more broad content. The title can be broad, but within the content, you explain what you're about. Okay? Don't post a whole different topic. But let's move on to the step number 2. Stop chasing beginners. Every single time when you post a beginner-friendly content, it attracts beginners. And you may think like, okay, this gets views, because usually beginner-friendly videos get a bunch of views because there's a bunch of beginners out there who don't have any skill. But here's the problem. Let's say if you post trading content and you attract only beginners and you sell a $3,000 mentorship, the beginners may watch your videos, but when you promote the mentorship, the $3,000 mentorship, they're not gonna buy. Because first of all, beginners don't have money, and most of all, beginners haven't experienced pain. They haven't experienced pain because they're just starting out. They don't know the struggles that are gonna come. So they're like, okay, I'm just gonna figure this out. Think about it. If you post dropshipping content, for example, and you post a beginner-friendly video, here's how you can start dropshipping in 2026. The beginners are gonna watch the videos. They have no clue. They haven't even tried it before. They're gonna be like, okay, this is gonna be amazing. Let me try it. They haven't experienced the failures. Now imagine if you start posting to dropshippers who cannot make money, or they're struggling. They have been struggling for years. They cannot find the right guidance. They just cannot figure it out. They're most likely gonna buy from you. Obviously, they're gonna watch the videos. They're like, okay, this guy teaches to people, dropshippers who cannot make money, help them become profitable, run profitable stores. They're like, okay, wow, this guy knows what he's doing. I got great results from this video, so let me buy his mentorship or his coaching program. Now the beginners are gonna watch the video and they're gonna be like, well, this cannot be that hard. Let me just try. I can figure it out for free. No problem. So you see, the beginners have not experienced pain. That's why they're not gonna buy. They might buy, but usually they will not buy expensive products, expensive programs, because they don't see, they're gonna be like, this is not worth it. I can figure it out on my own. But obviously, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you actually should post beginner-friendly content as a top-of-funnel video. Top-of-funnel is a video that just wants the people in your funnel. A funnel is turning a viewer into a customer. That's the process. So sometimes it's good to get some broad content out there to get some people in your channel, in your funnel, but don't make it your main video style. But listen, if you want to post beginner-friendly content, then your program price should match that. Because people who are struggling, they're willing to invest a lot of money to get that problem solved, but beginners are not. That's the trade-off. Beginner-friendly content gets more views, may get you more sales, low ticket. Okay, so people are gonna buy your $50 per month program. Okay, so you get more clients, but they're gonna pay you in small amounts. But if you post to people who are struggling, you may get low views, but they're gonna buy your $5,000, $10,000, $2,000 program. That way you're gonna have a handful of clients who are gonna pay you a lot of money, and essentially you can make even more money than a lot of people who are paying you small amounts. But obviously there's trade-offs in everything, so you have to figure it out. So look at your younger version of yourself. Would you have wanted advice when you were struggling or when you were starting out? Step number 3, stop being scared trying to sell to your audience a course, a program, a coaching program. Most people, when they start posting videos, they're scared to sell to their audience because they think like, they're gonna judge me. They think I'm a scammer. They think I'm a course seller. First of all, there's nothing wrong being a course seller. You're just helping people out with resources. And second of all, if they think that you're a scammer, then they can just fuck off. They're not gonna buy from you anyways. Now, most people get in this trap. They think like, oh, they're gonna judge me. So they never actually launch anything. They just try to make money off of AdSense. But listen, AdSense is shit unless you're just in the entertainment space and you cannot sell anything. But if you're an educator, you're helping people solve a problem, then you have to sell a program because that's gonna make you fuck loads of money. Stop being scared of your audience. You selling your program is going to make you a lot of money, and it's also going to help your audience solve a problem more efficiently. They're going to get more guidance. Okay, and if they decide to judge you, then they can again fuck off because they're not going to buy from you anyways. And essentially you selling a program kind of just filters out the audience who are not going to buy from you anyways. Okay, they can stay watching your free content, but the people who are actually serious, they're going to buy your program. So now you got the knowledge. I want you to go out there, but you may be like, well, I got the knowledge, but what exact steps should I take now to make a lot of money with my personal brand? I don't really know what is the next step? Well, here's the thing. Sometimes the education isn't enough. You need someone to actually guide you personally. So that's why I created my inner circle. If you want to join it, if you want to apply, then it's going to be the first link in the description. Not everyone is going to qualify, but if you do, you're going to get a free call and a chance to join the inner circle where I'm going to guide you personally so you can make a lot of money with your personal brand. All right. But if you enjoyed this video, if you learned, make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below if you want to. As usual, I will see you on the other side. Peace out.